Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be walking you through a special paint production process. This is not your regular wall finish. You're producing a water-resistant test coat. It's a thick, textured paint designed specifically to protect walls from moist. I'm preparing this as a special order for a client whose house has been affected by water, and I want you to follow closely because this is an advanced method that requires patience and precision. Before we begin, let's note something very important. All the materials have already been carefully measured. Measurement is key in paint production. It's the foundation of consistency. We'll start with our solvent, which is water, because this is what dissolves and mixes all other components involved in the paint production together. Then we go in with our coverage agent. This is what gives the paint its ability to properly cover surface. Without good coverage, your paint will look weak or patchy, no matter how thick it is. Next, we add in our wetting agent along with the emulsifying agent. These two work hand in hand to break down and properly dissolve other materials. But here is the key: you can't add everything at once. If you pour in too much of powdered product at once, the wetting agent won't be able to melt it. And if you add in too much of wetting agent at once, the powdered agent will float without dissolving properly. So we improvise by adding them gradually, little by little, making sure everything mixes evenly and build up the thickness we are aiming for. Next, we go in with our sugar grey and marble dust. This is what gives the test coat paint its body and its texture. It's a natural mineral that makes the paint not only thick but also long-lasting on walls. Now I'm going to list out other key materials that are going to be added into our paint production and go straight to their functions without boring you with long explanations. So we're going to be adding our preservative. This is to protect the paint from spoiling. Our calcium carbonate, which gives body to the paint and also helps with smoothness. Next, we go in with our color, which have already been added to the paint. We also add our ammonia for pH balance. And remember, before I forget, binders are the backbone of the paint, binding all ingredients together and ensuring durability on the wall. Without strong binders, your paint will fail, no matter how good the coverage or texture look. Solvents, like I've already mentioned, and extra additives to refine the flow and performance of the paint. Next, we go in with our water protective component. Here, we add a carefully prepared material designed to prevent water from penetrating the wall. This is not your regular water-resistant chemical you may see in the market. This is our own prepared mix that ensures the final result stands firm against moist. Now, let's pause here because one of the most important steps in paint production is testing. After the paint is fully mixed, I don't just rush into packaging. I first test it right here in the factory. I check for coverage, thickness, texture, pigment strength, and binder performance. If the binders are not holding everything firmly, the paint won't last on the wall, and that's unacceptable. Only when I confirm that all these elements are in balance do I proceed to the next step. Once the paint passes my factory test, I carefully package it and send it straight to the client's compound. But it doesn't stop there. I also provide painting service, ensuring that the same standard of quality in production is carried through to application. That way, the client doesn't just receive good paint, they receive a complete professional finish on their building. Now, for those of you who want to learn paint production in more depth, I've put together a detailed ebook on paint production in my description box. It breaks down the principles, materials, and techniques step by step, much more than I can cover in a single video. If you're serious about mastering the skill, that ebook is the perfect resources to guide you. So here is what I want you to remember. Always measure your materials carefully. Add your wetting product and pour that product step by step, not all at once. Pay attention to binders. They hold everything together and make or break the paint. Never skip testing. It's the only way to guarantee quality before packaging. These are principles in which I live by, and when you follow these principles, your paint doesn't just look good, it performs well and solve real problems, like protecting a client's house from water damage. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who might learn from it, and subscribe for more practical paint production lessons. And remember, this is just a test of what goes in advanced paint production class. If you want to master it, you will need proper guidance and hands-on training. See you in my next video. Bye.